Welcome to the Council and Committee of the Whole meeting for August 12th, 2025. Bonjour et bienvenue à notre réunion de conseil pour le 12 août. C'est un mot difficile pour moi. To start this evening, I would like to welcome Councillor Perrin to read our land acknowledgement.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Je souhaite prendre un moment pour souligner l'importance du territoire sur lequel nous sommes rassemblés. La municipalité de Nipissing-Ouest reconnaît avec respect que nous sommes réunis sur les terres ancestrales des peuples Anishinaabe, sur les territoires traditionnels des Premières Nations Nipissing, Temagami et Lokis, désignés par le traité Robinson-Huron. Nous honorons leur lien historique avec le territoire et nous valorisons leur contribution considérable au façonnement et au renforcement de nos communautés. Ce faisant, nous réaffirmons notre engagement et notre responsabilité envers la réconciliation et l'amélioration de notre compréhension des peuples autochtones locaux et de leur culture.
Merci beaucoup. Just before we move into the official business part of the meeting, on our agenda this evening, and this is just information for people in the gallery, we do have a short closed session that we are doing near the front end of the meeting. So we're going to open the meeting. We have a delegation by a resident who will speak, and when the delegation is concluded, we will move into closed session. At that time, we do need to clear the gallery, and you'll be asked to wait out in the hallway. It really is a very short item that we need to discuss and close, and then the doors will open back up and we'll proceed with the rest of the kind of order of events as they're going to happen this evening. With that, we'll move to item 2 for declarations of pecuniary interest. Seeing none. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Sorry, my fault.
Councillor Perrin.
I have a conflict of interest on item 717 with the road allowance for Laclare Road.
Okay, and the paperwork has been filed with our clerk and will be available online. Thank you very much, Councillor Perrin. Any other declarations of pecuniary interest? Okay, seeing no others, we'll move on to number 3. There is an addendum this evening. So, Madam Clerk.
It is moved by Councillor St. Louis and seconded by Councillor Larrabee. Be it resolved that the addendum for the Council and Committee of the Whole meeting held on August the 12th, 2025 be adopted as presented.
Questions or comments? All in favor? That's carried. Thank you. And next, to adopt the agenda, please.
It is moved by Councillor St. Louis and seconded by Councillor Larrabee. Be it resolved that the agenda for the Council and Committee of the Whole meeting held on August the 12th, 2025 be adopted as presented.
Okay. Questions, comments? All in favor? Carried. Thank you. We'll move to item 4, which is delegations and petitions. We do have a delegation this evening, and presenting to council is Madame Chantal Fortier, who'd like to speak with us about a petition to pave Salter Street. Madame Fortier, bienvenue. Thank you.
Thank you. Just to let you guys know, I've never done this before, so I'm going to do the best. I'm going to wing it.
We're kind and gentle, so.
Pardon me?
We are kind and gentle, so.
Perfect.
We're not that intimidating.
Perfect. So some of that script there is going to kind of change as I go. So basically, I initiated this motion to start a petition regarding Salter Street sometime in May, I guess, which currently only, so Salter Street, as we all know, it goes all the way to the golf course, like around Duchess, like the smoke shack. All of that section there is not paved. My question is that is considered as an emergency detour road. Question is why is that not paved? Why is there a section that's not? What's the conclusion on to as why, but it is deemed as an emergency detour road? No different than Bain. So Bain, when you're getting off of Bain, is also an emergency detour road, which they have it all paved. And we've got, I may not even follow the script, I might just go with the flow. So basically the question is what did council do in 2013, 2021 to deem the new service for Evansville when there's no logic to it for us? You know, we don't understand. They're benefiting from it on the economic stand that, you know, everything is increasing, their value, everything is there. Why can we not have the same? When I knocked door to door to a lot of the individuals, the 60 that I got petitions signed, where they had enough of eating dirt and dust for supper. It is so dusty. We have pictures and videos of dust like this in our homes. On the front porch, we had 2 individuals that were terminally ill that could not even go outside with their spouses on their last days. Not fair. Then you also have children that have asthma. The one mother says she feels like her child can't even go play outside because when he does, he gets sick. So there's consequences that we are paying for all that dirt and dust. We've got quads that are skimming down that road. But if you go down just examining and watching those quads, you're on the corner, you're watching them, they're highballing down that road. What? Why? Dirt. Quads. They cross over to the other side and now they're casually driving. It's the mindset, it's what they see, it's what they do. They think they're still in the bush. We've got young kids. So my question is why can this not be done for us? Do we not have government funding? And I can answer, yeah, we do have government funding, considering that it is at EDR Road. There is funding that could be applied when it's connected to a highway, to a major provincial highway, which that's what we are. 90% of that funding could be allocated to us. Why are we not stepping forward to make this change? To my understanding, I have a resident that's here. He's been here for how many years on Salter? Oh, am I loud enough?
Just a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
That's
really
okay.
So yeah, so he's been here for over, I don't know how many years on that street. And I guess if the motion's been brought forward, I don't know in which sense, how, but at the end of the day, it's broken promises. We'll do it. Why can't we not work together? I will assist. I will do what it takes to help to get this started. If it requires extra volunteer work, it's just not fair that they can't go outside and enjoy life because of the dust, the dirt, and if we really think about it, yeah, we put a Band-Aid on it. We put I got the
Calcium.
calcium, thank you. We put the calcium on there, but that calcium environmentally is not good. It's not good for our vegetables, it's not good for our fruits, it's not good for our flowers. It's not good for anything. It's not good for our health either, because we're just packing it down. That's all we're doing. We're putting Band-Aid. Let's take the Band-Aid out. You guys have a breakdown of what I've done. I can give you a lot more, trust me, but I put this in together within, I think, an hour and a half. And I know there's probably some grammar errors and so on. But there's no reason why we can't work as a team to get this done. I can tell you we have a lot of individuals on our street that will kick in and out. I know right today, I was going to have about 40, 50 of them with me, but I'm like, oh, the memo said 2. So it was myself and Fern, because he has the history behind it all. And I'm sure, like, I questioned and what myself personally, what I felt was so, I can say I don't want to be rude. If I'm rude, please stop me and say you're being rude. But the way that I felt that when those emails were going back and forth and the answers that I was provided was, well, I think records may have it. I'm thinking, okay, well, if records has it, why don't you tap in records and ask records on our behalf? That's what managers do. They're supposed to be including the people, the appropriate people that have that information that we're requesting. We didn't get it. So I had to reach out to the ombudsman to give us some assistance, some guidance. It's not the avenue I want to take, but when we don't get any answers, 2 months goes by and nobody responds after a few follow-ups. As an HR, I see that so unprofessional because we need to respond back to those questions. They're logical questions. Was it capital budget or was it the budget from funding? It's an easy yes or no. If you don't know the answer, get it for us so we can help. We're all here to help. I've only been here for 8 years. But believe me, Sturgeon Falls has treated us, me and my husband and our kids, with the most respect. But we want to give back too, and then give back by paving that. So the questions that I did send out, I can't remember the date offhand, those are questions that I think are very critical. So what did council do to approve those roads and what makes us so different? I can promise you, they're almost the same. I don't know if you guys have any questions, but there's the breakdown. When we look at the logic breakdown, you know, it's minor patching. It's, you know, the calcium, it's corrosive to our environment. And what do we feed off of the environment to protect our environment? Well, we're not helping it, and we're not helping.
Thank you. Did you say you had another resident with you? Did they want to speak at all, or?
No?
Is it got it?
What, you got it?
Okay, thank you very much for the presentation. I did see some of the emails early in your communication with staff, and so I'm aware of some of the concerns and questions that you've raised. I will open the floor to questions for councillors. I will remind everybody that the general format is that after a presentation is made, our staff will prepare a report. Obviously, a project of this size has budgetary implications. So we will discuss it at the next meeting where we do public works as part of committee of the whole, which would be our September 16th. Thank you. I was going to say 20th and that wasn't right. 16th meeting because we do public works in the second Tuesday of every month. And then council will discuss it at full with a report from staff and then would proceed from there. Is there any questions for the proponent from our gallery or from?
Only questions or comments?
Questions or comments? Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Yes.
To you, Madam Mayor, so I don't want to, I just know that this is something that's coming up for a lot of roads. There is Salter, there's like, so I cover that ward as well. I'm the counselor for that ward, and I've heard of a lot of roads, right? Promenade to Lac, Canal, Salter's one, and there's other ones I'm thinking of, and every ward has these roads where facing these issues. And that's why, like, I did bring forward that agenda request that I hope to see at some point where we're going to look at like my idea was, let's see the cost analysis of 1 kilometer of surface treating or paving a road compared to 1 kilometer of being maintained with gravel. So you got your calcium and your spreading of the gravel, the grading. And then it would be like a budgetary idea for us, you know, at every budget, maybe you chip away at certain roads to try and minimize the amount of dust and gravel roads that we have. And that could really provide a better service to everyone in the municipality. But it would be a thing of like, I'm already planning, like when I brought it forward, I was thinking this is a long-term, very like, you know, you'd only chip away at it kind of slowly. But I was hoping that we'd have that report at some point and then we could actually discuss as a team and see, like, I did go to a conference where they were mentioning that that's what a lot of towns are doing. They're trying to minimize the gravel roads. And it's supposedly cost savings down the line. It's a heavy cost up front, but you do save down the line and it provides a better service. So that's just something I wanted to bring up since you're up here, and thanks for your presentation.
And then, can I comment real quick? Okay, and it's exactly that, and it's prioritizing what deems to be, I'm just thinking if we have, you know, we have a location where we've got 4 or 5, they call it the complex, the bigger buildings where you have seniors, I would prioritize that as well, because it's their quality of life, you know, and that's the key, is that health concern, right? And then of course, like my input, you know, strategic roads, the emergency roads, taking stats and data of how many accidents that we have there and how many times do we utilize that road. That's just my opinion on how, and I have no problems to help out, absolutely. Yeah.
Other questions? Let's look at it.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I just want to clarify something. Did I understand correctly that every time you, did you write to the municipality, but you weren't getting an answer?
Correct. The first few I did, and then when the questions got a little bit more deeper, about the capital budget and that sort of stuff, like they were basically, I know every department has their individuals who can respond where their expertise are, right? So I basically put in who for finance, can you please answer these questions? Where did you get funding to do? Was it funding? Was it capital budget from the town when you did Evansville? That's basically how I broke it down for the maintenance department and, you know, who that question belongs to for what department. Once I did that, it was game over. And then I didn't receive anything. And I did 2 follow-ups, and that's when I contacted the OBOBs, and I have a hard time with that word. Those people to help me.
Who did you contact? Oh, okay.
Yes, yes, to be able to help and assist, to be able to guide me into the right patch. So, and that's the thing is I don't give up. I just keep going.
Thank you.
Other persons or comments? Councillor St. Louis?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Sorry, I was looking through your letter are you looking from, is it from Courseulles all the way to golf course? Or is it Dutrasac to golf course?
C'est juste Dutrasac to golf
Dutrasac to
course?
Okay.
Yeah, because the golf course, maybe in the future, that road, because all that part's really, it is paved, but they don't utilize that side. All the emergency detour routes are on our side, not that side. There's just a little patch that's not completed on that side.
Anybody else? Thank you very much. The information that you provided has been well researched. As I said, our staff will be preparing a report and it will come back for a full discussion at council on September 16th. Sorry. So thank you very much again. Pardon me? Yes, of course. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. We'll move on to the next item, which is 4.2. There is a petition in your packages in regards to Avenue du Lac, in regards to, again, public works and road upgrades on that. As per our procedural bylaw, we will receive the petition this meeting, and this is another item that will come back on September 16th with our next meeting of Committee of the Whole for Public Works. With that, we do have a motion to go into closed session, as I explained.
It is moved by Councillor Fadin and seconded by Councillor St. Louis. Be it resolved that we proceed into closed meeting as authorized in Section 239(2) of the Municipal Act to discuss the following. Field outdoor rink in the exemption is the security of the property of the municipality or local board.
Okay, questions, comments? All in favor? Carried. Thank you.